I'm standing up in this video. I never stand up in my videos. Hey everybody, how are we today? Today I thought I'd talk about something that has been getting so big at the moment. It is overtaking hostels and hotel websites for so long now, and I have been using it so much, and I'm so in love. And that is Airbnb. We've probably all heard about it as travellers, and if you haven't, that rock you've been living under, not as nice as where you could stay with Airbnb. I do want to put a disclaimer though now, I am not affiliated with Airbnb. I am not getting paid for this video. I haven't even spoken to Mr. and Mrs. Airbnb. So this is an honest top 10 reasons why you should try Airbnb. So we're gonna get right onto it. It is really warm today. Number 1, you get to stay with locals 95% of the time, because normally on Airbnb it is people who have a room or a bed or a sofa that they are renting out. So you get to stay with locals, and we all know that that knowledge and experience that is going to be passed between you two is, well, you can't put a price on it, can you? Number 2, it'll all get to that point where travellers get really sick to death of staying in hostels, in an 8 or 12 shared dorm, and God forbid you pay for a double room just for a couple of nights because it's extortionate. So why stay in a hostel when for almost the same price or a little bit more, you can stay in an actual house? You get those home comforts. 3, you'll probably find that Airbnb is cheaper, especially if there are 2 or more of you traveling. For example, I travel a lot with my partner, and when you split the cost in half, we sometimes would never get a hostel for that price, and we've got like our own apartment. It's ridiculous. Obviously, there are some things on Airbnb. For example, you can get a yacht in Bali, and that's $7,000 a night. But that's the great thing about Airbnb. They have stupidly cheap accommodation. And then if you want to splurge, they've got super high-end yachts, you know? Well, backpackers can afford a yacht. Why can't you afford a yacht? Peasant. Number 4, you will find some extraordinary places on there. For example, you could stay here in a nice, cool, air-conditioned apartment on a tropical island of Gilitrangan in Indonesia. Or you could go and stay in a treehouse in Nusa, overlooking the national park. And that is all for you. All for you. Or you may be able to find something like this, where you get your own villa with your own pool overlooking the rice paddies at a steal of around 85 Australian dollars per night. Split that between 2 of you, that's $40 a night. For all that, you get your own kitchen, outdoor living area, and did I mention there was a pool? And that was us splurging. That was for our anniversary. Fumph. I'm really sorry if I just insulted any German viewers. Fumph. You'll probably get the opportunity to explore different locations outside of the city or outside of the main town area. Always check on Airbnb that you can get into the main city and towards the tourist attractions easily with either a bus, or if you can hire a scooter, wherever around the world, whatever kind of transportation you need, check you can get that. But normally you can go and stay off in the countryside, which is like 10 minutes walk to the bus stop, and you will get to explore parts of a country that most tourists will never see. 6, your host can give you insider tips, which is invaluable for travellers. You get talking to your host. Now, I will say this, some hosts won't, engage a lot because they like to give you your privacy. But to be honest, every host I've had has been more than happy to sit down. Some of them even given me a map and pointed out where and where not to go, where the locals go to eat, where there's a little bush trail you can go and follow and get some extraordinary views and be all by yourself. Think about where you live at home. If you met a traveller, think of all the places you could tell them to go that you won't find in the guidebooks. And that's what you're going to get with staying with a local. 7. That's 8. 7. I'm good at numbers. The process is so easy. Really it is. The only thing that you kind of have to wait on is that not everything is an instant book. When you find a place you like, you find the dates that are available, you can request to book it. You just put a few lines in before you book it, which gets sent to the host. why are you going there, what you like, are you traveling with someone, is it business or pleasure? And then within 24 hours or so, they generally get back and accept or decline. I've never been declined, and that's, to be honest, the only thing you have to wait on, which can be sometimes really annoying. But Airbnb also have a lot of instant book places, so don't worry. 8. They have an app. We all love a good app, and they have a great app. So wherever you are in the world, you hook up to Wi-Fi and you can search thousands of listings and book it right from your phone. Really simple. I mean, need I say more? It's on the go. It's great. Number 9, you can make money by referring friends. And the great thing is when you refer a friend, you got a traveling friend, let them know about it, give them your little link. They get money off their first day and you get money in your account to spend on accommodation. So that's kind of a win-win. And number 10, they have really, really down-to-earth, honest reviews. And not only that, but the host can review you as well. Because they have a great thing that you have 14 days to review a place. Now, generally people won't. The great thing is, when you send your review off to the host, it will tell them that they have X amount of days to leave you a review before they can see your review. It's always kind of an incentive. It's always, ooh, what have they said about me? Plus then you get a great profile with hosts from all over the world or all over the country, so it'll make it a lot easier when you go and request to stay at a place that they just look at your profile and see all these amazing things people are saying about you. And they'll be like, yeah, that's a cool chick. I'll let her stay here. So that's my top 10. Like I said, I haven't been paid by Airbnb to do this. I just absolutely love their website. You can find some extraordinary places to stay, and especially if you're sharing, it is super, super cheap. So there we have it. I'm gonna go and finish my coffee now in the sweltering heat. However, it's a lot hotter in this room, not gonna lie, than it is outside, so whew. If you like this and you like me doing kind of 10 reasons to, because I have literally a list, 10 reasons to do this or 10 reasons to try that. So if you're liking this, give it a big thumbs up. Also, I want you to drop me a comment down below. What is your best or even worst experience with Airbnb? Would you recommend it to a friend? Have you even tried it? Let me know. Also, don't forget you can subscribe, click the button down below, get regular updates on all my travels and get some advice as well. Also, there is Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all at Psycho Traveller, but of course, links are down there. And just an FYI, my website is offline and will be offline for the next month. I know I wanted to get done in X amount of time, and that X amount of time is nearly up now, and I'm nowhere near finished. That is because I work 45 hours a week and try and have a life so I can go out and do travelling stuff so I can tell you about it on my website. However, that's all feeling very redundant at the moment because I can't tell you anything on my website. You see my problem? Watch this space and my website will be back online soon, but I will let you know on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter first. Love you!